In this section, we're solving our exponential equations. We only have an exponent on one side, though, so that we can do it by changing into logarithmic form. So we'll do number 50 together, but the first thing in the hint in the instructions is that we have to get the exponent, the part with the exponent by itself. So our exponent in this case is only attached to the e. This is e to the power of 10 minus 10x, so on and so forth. So the negative 7 is not a part of our exponent, so we actually need to get rid of that first. So this is negative 7 times e, since they're next to each other, so we get rid of it by dividing. Since it's being times, we get rid of it by dividing by negative 7. So then e to the 10 minus 10x equals, and let's see, is this going to work out nicely? 26.2 divided by 7. It's not going to work out nicely, so I'm just going to leave it how it is. I am going to cancel the negatives, but I don't need a decimal to my final answer, so I'll just leave it how it is. And then the next thing we have to do, since there's nothing outside of my exponent, like e to the power of whatever is everything I have left, and I'm trying to solve for x. So the next thing I have for me to do, the only thing for me to do is to switch this into logarithmic form. So we start with the base, make your circle to the other side, and then back. So I'm going to rewrite this. So this becomes, in logarithmic form, it has to become a log. So this becomes log base e, since that's my start, of, follow the arrow to the other side of 26.2 divided by 7 equals, and then you finish the circle, equals 10 minus 10x. So before I plug this into my calculator, I'm just going to simplify. So I'm trying to get x by itself. So I just have to do minus 10 from both sides. And the thing with this is you can't, all of this stuff right here is a part of the logarithm. So you can't do anything to the inside. It's already become a logarithm unless you're going to combine it with another logarithm. We can't touch the inside of it. So all of this stuff that I'm doing now is to the outside of the logarithm. So now I'm going to rewrite it over here. So this becomes log base e, or I can actually rewrite that instead of log base e. I can just actually call that natural log, because that's the same thing. So natural log of 26.2 divided by 7, and then the minus 10 is on the outside, and I still have equals negative 10x. So the last thing I have to do is divide by negative 10. Make sure this whole thing over here gets divided by negative 10. So now we plug that into our calculator. So natural log, maybe I'll do it on here. Natural log of 26.2 I can get to my decimal here. Divided by 7. And then I need my minus 10 on the outside. And then this whole thing is going to be in parentheses. And we're going to be dividing by negative 10. Let me double check just to make sure. So natural log of 26.2 divided by 7 minus 10, and that whole thing is over negative 10. Okay, yeah, good. So then I'm asked to, in the instructions, round your answers to 4 decimal places. So then it will be 0.86801. So x equals 0.86801. So 4 decimal places would be here. Since this is a 1, it just means I'm going to cut it off for x. So I'm not going to round it up, but I am going to leave the 0 there. So that would be my final answer. And I don't have to check this one either because my original did not include a logarithm.